Say hi. Say hi. Welcome to Phoenix's Life with Marshall Smith Syndrome. Well, special welcome to all the MTM family. Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you so much, Wayne. This is a huge deal, just like having so many people know about Marshall Smith Syndrome and Phoenix. So welcome. For today's video, it's a long overdue video, and I must preface it by saying she's alive, she is well, she is awesome, and I am thankful for the knowledge that Children's Hospital of Wisconsin has placed in their parents before they send them home. So in suction, okay. All right, so in July, a week after Phoenix's birthday, we had gone to the beach, just like most of our summer days. We had gone to the beach and stopped at Daddy's work, came home, and just like I do most evenings, you try and you clean up. What? What, dear? Come home, trying to clean up, pick up all the toys, all of that. Phoenix is 7 years old, so she's been taking baths with her brother since they were a year and a half, 2 years old. They're only a year apart. So they've been taking baths together for so long. Never had a close encounter, never had a close call, never had any issues whatsoever. So they're in the bathtub together, CJ and Phoenix, and I'm checking on them. I'm going out, going in, going out, going in, checking on them every now and then, making sure that they're okay. And this last time I went back outside to do something with the goat them, and I came back hearing CJ say, mommy, Phoenix is under the water. So I ran in the bathroom and Phoenix was face down in the water, and I pulled her out and laid her on the floor, and she was blue and not responding. So I yelled out to CJ, come out to the bath, and I looked at Phoenix and pressed the button 5 times on the side of my phone so I could call 911. And while they were on the phone on speaker, I started her chest compressions, and it took 5 rounds of chest compressions and mouth to trach before her color started coming back. So this time span felt like forever, but the first responder came just as her color was changing, because I was still doing chest compressions when she walked in the bathroom. And how it works here is that you have EMTs, you have volunteers, you have and then you have paramedics that work with the fire department. They all work with the fire department. So when you have an emergency, usually it's whoever is closest. So they might not have the full rig of the ambulance and everything. They might just have a medical bag. And so she didn't have anything to like help Phoenix. So it was good that, I had already gotten her to start changing color, get back some pink. Yeah, go ask Daddy to change it for you. So anyway, she came in the bathroom. She was changing colors back into more pink and stuff. And so she said, Mom, roll her on her side, recovery position. By this, CJ had gotten out of the bathroom. If you don't know, CJ has ADHD and suffers from depression. So sometimes his reaction to things is not what is atypical. So it's important to note that he knew to say, Mom, Phoenix is not okay, and also that he did not panic when he saw that there was an emergency. He was more concerned, like, is Phoenix okay? Is Phoenix okay? Is she gonna be okay? So it's important to note that. So the ambulances came shortly after the first responder came and wrapped her up in a towel, and we got her out to the ambulance. And they, so you know, by this she was somewhat responsive, not her usual self, which I think scared me even more. I was calm during the whole CPR, first responder, and getting into the ambulance. When we started driving and I heard the pulse ox beeping down, I really lost it, because I thought that I was not successful in getting her back, so I was really scared. But thankfully the paramedics in the back knew what to do, and she was responding quite well by the time we get to the first hospital. So where we live a country. So where we live about 45 minutes from the very first hospital. The very first hospital is not equipped to handle Phoenix. Usually we go all the way to Milwaukee, which is 3.5 hours of driving. So that first hospital we go to is usually a point of transfer. So when we got there, the helicopter met us there, and they were supposed to take us to Milwaukee, but instead they had mechanical issues, they said, and so they stopped at the children's hospital that's in between, which is somewhat equipped to handle Phoenix, but they are not her care providers. So it's a smaller hospital than the one that she does go to. So that's where we ended up getting her care. The doctor said quick response was what prevented her from having any permanent damages. CJ alerting us, letting us know right away that something was wrong was huge. The fact that CPR was administered right away, he said her heart either did not stop or did not stop long enough for permanent damages to occur. And also, so she ended up only having some fluids on her lungs, which they gave her some medicine to expel that overnight. And then once that was clear, we went home the next morning, and then our marching orders were just that she needed to be monitored for pneumonia, so any spike in fever or anything, which after that she did spike a fever for like a day, and then got her antibiotics like right away, so that was good. So it's all been said. So you have to know that this is a tough one to make, because it's something that you don't recover from. Seeing your child lifeless like that, you don't recover from. I still have flashbacks, and it's like watching a movie with my husband last night, and the guy was drowning, and I was like, this is hard to watch. So it's not something we recover from. And I had therapy, which is helping me to be able to do this right now, which is helping me to be able to just talk it through. Felix has not had a bath by me since this has happened. She only has showers, and if she gets a bath, her dad is sitting in the bathroom with her. But yeah, so that's that. The takeaways from this is it's so important to know CPR, because this can happen to a typical child. I still don't know how this happened. I think that they were just playing, and she does have low muscle tone, so upper body is not as strong, and her bones do have problems, so it's not as coordinated. So I think they were just playing, and it just went bad. I think this can happen to anybody, typical child, anybody. And I think the takeaway from this is to know CPR. Know it so that you don't need it. Know it so that when the moment comes for you to use it, it is second nature. You just do it. Because my thing in doing the CPR was, oh jeez, how much we called to again? And oh god, how much we called to a while ago? I don't remember how much I called to. That was like the biggest thing in that. So it's important that you know it, so that when you never need it, or it's second nature when you need to do it. So make them go to people in work. I just wanted to quickly make this video. Just know that this channel is hers. It is educational, it is informative, it is to make sure that if you or anyone that you know is diagnosed with an ultra rare syndrome or Marshall-Smith syndrome, that you kind of can show them, say, look here, life goes on, your children can do a lot, and it's going to be okay. That's my main focus, is to make sure that people know that their life goes on and you can manage, as long as your children are happy, as long as yeah, you can do it, it's fine. All right, so we'll see you guys in our next video. Phoenix, can you say bye? Oh, I gotta take care of the baby. Okay. Oh, baby's in the face. Oh, tell everybody about baby. Everybody, this is baby, Phoenix's favorite doll. Phoenix teaches baby everything in school. Baby says bye. Oh, and baby's always cold, so we always have to wrap baby in a blanket. And I'm always having to babysit. Anything else? No? Okay. Okay, say bye. Thanks for watching. Say love you. Love you.